What's good, YouTube? You already know it's JR. Welcome to JR's Basketball Club, where we talk NBA, everything NBA, everything NBA. We got breaking news right now. Mike D'Antoni does not want the Nets to push for James Harden. I repeat, Mike D'Antoni does not want the Nets to push for James Harden. You already know that was his previous coach in the Rockets. So you know it's James Harden in and out. But we're just gonna read into this. Jackie McMullen of ESPN, you guys know who that is. Pretty much she was a guest on somebody's podcast, Bill Simmons' podcast here. So we're just gonna click on this right here. We're gonna read into it a little bit. The Brooklyn Nets were the initial favorites to land James Harden when it was reported the Houston Rockets star requested a trade early in December. You guys remember that. It was big news everywhere. Harden, you already know he wanted to go to the Nets. That was his preferred destination to get back with Kevin Durant. However, the Nets do not appear to be very engaged on potential Harden move, and it might be because of Harden's former coach. Who is that, guys? Who is that? That's Mike freaking D'Antoni, man. So pretty much, Jackie McMullen and sports writer Bob Ryan was on a podcast, and they said, I heard that the Brooklyn Nets cooled off on James Harden, and one reason was D'Antoni. They were like, we're good. That's what Mike D'Antoni said out of his mouth. They're like, we're good. Let's keep what we have here. Harden presents some problems. Simmons said. That's the guy that's running the podcast. It's certainly possible. This is what it's saying. D'Antoni, an assistant coach for Steve Nash, suggested Harden would not be a good fit for the Nets. However, previous reports also suggested the Rockets had no interest in any packages Brooklyn had to offer to the Rockets. And one of those packages did include Kyrie Irving, guys. So it did include Kyrie Irving, which seen as underwhelming. So it was an underwhelming package for the Rockets. So they probably gave him like Kyrie Irving and a pick of some shit. You know what I'm saying? Additionally, it seems like a deal between the Nets and Rockets might otherwise include Spencer Dinwiddie. You already know he's out. He got an ACL injury, so I don't know what kind of moves that's gonna really inspire with somebody with an ACL injury. But all in all, it says Sean Marks and the rest of the Brooklyn front office also recognize that they have a dangerous team, which I've been saying since day one. Let me give you my take on this one, guys. So pretty much the Houston Rockets, they're in a pretty tough situation because they have an unhappy superstar, and no team, I feel like, in the league can really give them a spade for a spade. You know what I mean? James Harden it's like trading LeBron James. What are you going to give up for LeBron? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just a bona fide scorer and everything like that. But the situation that he put himself into, James Harden, he kind of digged his own grave on this one. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. But a reason why I think Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving would go further than James Harden and Kevin Durant is because, like, you know, I feel like James Harden would, I feel like he would overshine Durant a little bit on scoring, because this dude just be putting up 50 points, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But I gotta see it to believe it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what it says here. Rumors: Nets cooled off on James Harden trade with the Rockets due to Mike D'Antoni, and they already know that they have a stacked team. You know what I'm saying? They're I think they're number three in the league. I think Philadelphia, which we're gonna get to later on. I'll come up with another video on that one. Philly's doing their thing. They're number one right now, so Philly's definitely doing their thing. But I just wanted to come in, shoot a video, and tell y'all guys that Mike D'Antoni does not want James Harden in the Brooklyn Nets at all. I really feel like James Harden should just be with the Rockets. Let me know what y'all think down below. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank y'all.